Okay. Part 3, I guess. Let's just continue on. Discord doesn't seem to have been borked, but, oh, hang on, I can... Oh, I can just do this. Hang on. Doop.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. Anyways. Oh, hi!
Hello. Ah! Sorry you startled me. Hex is my friend. I may be of help. His thoughts and memories are all visible upon his skin. Surely wish for him to think upon the last time he saw Magnus Mortug. What?
Yeah, sounds good. What's she doing? She's just tapping the glass.
Shh. It is done. Thanks. I was never here.
Wait, where'd she go?
Never mind that. Take a look at this.
Oh, yep. Yup. Thunk. That's about what we expected. That means Hex was outside the submarine when they last saw Magnus as well. Because that's the porthole from the outside. Mortuga asleep. This is suspicious as fuck as well, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. I like that they didn't explain what Hex is, because you still don't know, so I'm not gonna explain it. Anyways.
Why don't you reach in? Maybe there's a switch or something on the other side.
Why don't you?
Because I absolutely do not want to.
Here goes. Got it. The bookcase moved. It was a secret door. Surely you must be thrilled.
My secret door quota is well on the way to being met.
Oh shit, yeah, there was a secret door. Right. I accidentally put him in here. Shit, that means, That means Granny knew as well. What's her fucking name? Moon. Moon knows. Anyways, Yep, black market shit.
I don't know what this is, but I cannot seem to look away from it.
Sally.
Hmm?
You were getting hypnotized.
Really? Cool. Is it a mask?
I'm not sure. But if you laid it down flat, you could use it as a sundial.
Hey, it's a crystal ball.
On a normal day, that'd be worth a look. But I think we've already hit our crystal ball capacity.
Okay, I just found the film projector.
Yep!
Oddities.
Knickknacks.
Doodads.
Assorted anomalous artifacts.
Nice.
So, it's a unicorn skull.
Slow down, could just be a normal.
An owl's horn is at the end of its nose.
Oh, yeah. Unicorn it is.
Alright, enough
So
beating
you're-
around the bush.
Is that what I think it is?
I wanted to take a closer look at it, but it's locked behind glass.
Ew.
A bunch of little skulls. Oh. I see. Oh. 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 Shaky. They've got the jumping beans in them. Oh, okay. I see. I see. There's 1, 2...
Three moons so far.
Yeah, only 3 moons. So do all 4 of these shake? Or is it just these 3? Shake. Red. Hmm. Some of the eyes are missing.
Also, reminder,
go.
you need to line up. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting there. Don't worry, I got it. Now what? The mask. Strange leather mask known as the Mermaid's Tongue. It was found in the Cabinet of Curiosity. It has a spot for the coral.
Hey, can you go back to the rest of your case items? To the treasure? Not just that. Yeah, the 2 gems. Look at the listing in the caretaker's journal.
Wait, the what? Which one?
The caretaker next to Hex Bottle.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And you can see that behind it has... Yep. Sorry, I noticed it. I noticed that.
It's a good call. Alright, anyways. What? What else is there to find? Hello? What, this? A letter? 2 letters. 2 handwritten letters found in the Cabinet of Curiosity. The letters are written in note paper branded with Stonetop Inn logo. Dear Zacharias, how is your research going? Have you made any discoveries about dreams? Silkworm has been quiet recently. I may be going on a trip soon, an ocean voyage. Felicia has been trying to get a hold of a particular map. She says it will lead to something really strange and interesting. She says it is something that could change our lives. I'm apprehensive about it. I think I like my life the way it is. Magnus. Dear Zacharias, the voyage turned out to be ill-fated. Since returning, I have been quite ill. I am recovering, but I am now afflicted with a peculiar recurring dream. I have drawn a picture. Felicia sold the ship and left town. I believe she took the opportunity to do these things while I was bedbound so that I could not argue with her. I cannot fault her for this strategy, for I would have demanded answers from her had I been able.
So I just turned around to look at this screen. Is that fucking Hawthorne?
It does look like Hawthorne, yes. In pursuit of the answers I seek, I have entered into a peculiar agreement, and soon I too will be leaving town. In fact, I will be staying on board a submarine for a time. And now the reason for this letter. I would like to request that you accompany me on this venture. You could bring your equipment and continue your studies on board. There is plenty of space, and the voyage may even afford you unique research opportunities. Yeah, I don't know why... It does look a lot like, Hawthorne, for sure. But that's weird. Because this wasn't sent by Hawthorne, it was sent by Magnus. And, Penelope only came up with the Hawthorne disguise during her time on Tangled Tower, and she never... No, she did leave once.
So here's also the thing Hawkshaw.
Hawkshaw. Yeah, I knew who you were talking about, yeah.
But, so... If I recall, the whole point of why they made the Hawkshaw character was because somebody else at the tower had dreams of somebody of that persuasion, and Penelope made the design to mess with them so that they wouldn't look too deep into them. Or something to that nature.
Penelope basically made a disguise to try and get closer to all of her family members who abandoned her and killed them one after the other. So yeah, she was using the disguise outside. Not Fiona, Freya. Freya was the one that had the dreams of Hawkshaw. That's why she painted, like, she made the paintings that looked like Hawkshaw, but weren't actually, like, they weren't Hawkshaw, obviously. They were just
Yeah.
dreams that were troubling her at the time.
And it was Penelope that made
Yeah.
the disguise
Based on
based on those.
And then Freya started getting paranoid as fuck because suddenly her nightmares started materializing on the island. So yeah, no, 100%. Anyways. Bring your equipment, continue your studies aboard, there's plenty of space, and voyage may even afford you unique research opportunity. If you are willing, return to Silkworm as soon as possible. When you arrive, I shall already be housed on the submarine moored at the dock. Important, go to Stone Top Inn and retrieve the large stone cauldron from the cellar. Conceal it amongst your supplies and bring them all on board at the same time. I will meet you on board. You can set up in what is currently the infirmary, and I shall take the cauldron from you a little later on. Magnus. Interesting. Yeah, no, afflicted with a peculiar recurring dream. Hang on. I need to check something. I need to fucking check something. Uh-huh. Yep, that's the same. The same shit. I just clocked it. I get it. I'm like, this looks suspicious as fuck. Yeah, it sure does, doesn't it?
Oh, I still have no idea what hex is, but my best guess is that
I don't know what it is, but it is suspicious. Not the bilge. Hairlock Grotto. Oh yeah, because we wanted to see what's on the other side of this. Now that Tadpole's not here. Well, Tadpole's not here. Thus you're free to start breaking her belongings. That fucking smile. Break. What do we use to break it? Bonk.
now we can finally have a proper look at this.
Let's read it. There's the backside. It is understood that party... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! It's the third page of the contract! Understood that Party A commissioned a Mr. Donovan Drummond to construct the Mortuga submarine by combining parts from two other vessels. Party A claimed to have paid for this transaction alone and thus was legal owner of the Mortuga submarine despite its name. However, one Cynthia Seafoam has now provided evidence of how exactly Mr. Drummond was paid. It transpires that Mr. Drummond was paid with the deeds to the Stonetop Inn, which belonged solely to Party B at the time of transaction. So Party B wasn't either of them. Because, oh, which piece of evidence was that?
Command contract?
No. The thing that showed the in, ledger thing. I'm blind. Which one was that?
Scroll up. Scroll up.
Was it this one? No.
No.
Fuck, which one was it?
Scroll up.
No.
Indeeds. It's literally just called Indeeds.
Indeed.
Next to underwater
Indeed.
photo.
There we go. Don Drummond. So Don Drummond was gonna be Party B. Not, Seafoam.
Oh.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Don Drummond. Party A commissioned Mr. Donovan Drummond to construct Martuga submarine. Party A claimed to have paid for the transaction alone, thus was legal owner. Cynthia Seafoam now provided evidence of how exactly Mr. Drummond was paid. But it's not... Oh, at the time of the transaction. So not Drummond. Fucking... Magnus. Wait. Party B was Magnus? Wait. So it's the other way around. Wait, what? Oh, that really flips the fucking script on things. Huh? Huh?
Strange.
Where did we follow this?
What is this laser gun I just picked up?
We found this under Cynthia's bed. She fucking forged this shit. That pen in red. Hang on. Hang the fuck on. No, okay. That's not in red. Do we have anything with her handwriting? Oh. Cynthia, you were already pretty high up there. I was leaning slightly away from you for a while, but now you're back. Hello. Welcome back. Don't think I haven't been looking at this as well, Cynthia. Don't think I haven't been fucking suspicious as fuck of this. That looked too familiar.
It's the third page of the command contract.
Second page, technically. Yep. I got that as well. They resealed it. Alright, and last, but certainly not least, back to the bell. How the fuck do we open the floor? Let's discuss the bell.
So we've been calling it a bell this whole time.
It's not a bell at all. It's a mechanism that connects to another clue. Yeah, we clocked this like so early on. The hanging pot slots into the shape on the lid to lock or unlock the cauldron.
If the bell attaches onto the top of the cauldron, then it must be possible to move it down into the room below, into the illusion theater.
What are you suggesting? We carry it along the hallway, down a ladder, along another hallway?
No, there's gotta be a simple way to do it.
Yeah, let's take another look at this room. Move the table.
I'll let you do that.
Move the rug. Me again, huh? Aha! Move the lid.
I can take this one.
Wow, thanks. It's open.
Looks like it's exactly the right size for the bell to go through.
So what
Ooh,
now?
I gather all the clues.
Nice. So what now? Do we just turn the rope winch ourselves?
Guess we could. It's probably easier if we use the handle.
Yeah. Don't see a handle.
That's because it's not in this room.
Ah,
Is that everything?
nearly. There's one more room we need to revisit. Well, here we are, one last time.
There must be some way to get the iron bell to lower into the cauldron.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should probably...
Shut the cauldron.
The handle.
Uh-huh.
That poster. It's taped to a pipe on the wall.
The pipe looks a little loose. Do you think it's supposed to move?
Oh.
That's why it's upside down.
Holy shit.
That's why it was upside down. What do you know? It fits perfectly. So, when the iron bell is placed over the cauldron, it can be used to lock or unlock the lid.
Could if we work out how to activate it. Oh. The thing. What is that anyway?
Huh.
Click front.
Oh. I can't quite reach both handles at the same time. That flickered. Maybe if my arms were a little longer.
No, you don't have to stand there with your face pressed into it.
Why not?
Because there's two of us. We can take a handle each.
Oh, right.
That little metal part isn't supposed to be there, huh?
I wonder. Fragment. Chapter 5. The Unveiling of the Illusion Theater. A murderer and a thief.
Okay, so looks like I'm going to be seeing the solution to this game. Alright, let's put this together, shall we? Says Pokemon, who still hasn't done a single suspicion in his entire playthrough.
Go ahead.
So, Mortuga opened the cauldron in order to take something out of it. And that's when he was killed.
Okay, but how was he killed? The thing inside the cauldron.
The thing inside the cauldron.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know
know.
what? Let's try that again.
Oh, shit!
Oh?
I got it.
What's up?
Okay,
Yeah?
the iron bell. Yeah, okay, I get it.
The iron bell.
I get it.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. We know that the cauldron lid is unlocked by that screwdriver kind of thing on the iron bell. I get it. Oh my god. Wait.
Oh, I think
my
I know
God.
exactly. Yeah. It's whatever was on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
In the metal thing.
Oh, this is so fucking sad.
Oh.
This is so fucking
wait.
sad.
Curb?
Yeah.
Would you like me to send you something?
Sure. Yeah, no, you saw it as well, huh? Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I saw that a while ago. I've been looking at that with so much fucking suspicion. That's the thing that I mentioned when
It said
I
Mortuga wanted to unlock the cauldron, he'd first have to lower the bell into this room, just like we did.
you know, we've actually got evidence for this. First-hand evidence, no less. Wait, what? Oh, to confirm.
We
Oh, the hex bottle. Hex had a memory of seeing Mortuga through the window of the Illusion Theater.
Yeah, look at that. The dark shape that lowers down in front of Mortuga. That's the bell.
Must be. But then to actually unlock the cauldron, you have to turn the handle on both sides of the bell.
Yeah, well, we just did that too. Super easy.
Sure, if you've got two people taking one handle each. But how did Mortuga do it? He had help from someone else.
No. Reminder, uh Tadpole said that her and Mortuga were probably the only two that could put their hands on either side of the bell.
Oh, yeah, she did do that. She did say that, that's right. You think?
Pretty sure, yeah, there's even a record of him trying to do this once before.
Is there? What kind of record?
Felicia Stonetop's diary from their time on the Dearest Selena. Ahem. God, I need to finish this shit. Magnus put his arms around it to turn the things. He can just about reach, but I told him not to do it like that. And not be safe, since we don't know exactly what'll happen. So I said we could do it together, one each.
So Mortuga could do it by himself, but only just?
Alright, only just. In order to reach both sides, he had to place his body directly up against the bell. Just like you were trying to do before I told you not to.
And that's what got him killed? Metal thing.
Was wedged into.
Yep.
The whole thing was wedged into the iron bell to kill Mortuga when it turned around. Mortuga was cut straight across the neck when the upper section of the bell swung around.
Mm-hmm.
You saw how fast it goes, and it was really heavy. Must have had a whole load of force behind it.
The little metal thing. It's not actually part of the iron bell. Someone must have put it there.
Right, the culprit, presumably, knowing it would kill Mortuga if and when he tried to unlock the cauldron. Only it's kind of small. Even if he did press up against the bell, I'm not sure it's long enough or sharp enough to cut you.
It was longer, but it's been broken in half. The part sticking out of the bell isn't the complete murder weapon. It's a fragment left behind when it was broken, presumably when the culprit took it back out.
A fragment of what? A knife?
Something that had belonged to the culprit. No?
Mortuga. Nope. Taken out of the black box?
What? 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 Eh? What? Hang on. What was taken out?
It could be either the eyeball key or the compass.
Yeah, we'll get to the compass later. That's not what we're talking about, though.
Well, I mean, the key looks like it has the thing that belongs to the
I agree.
ring.
Believe me, I agree.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about the compass. I'm talking about the key. Eyeball key.
No.
Ship in a bottle? Is there anything about the ship?
No.
Did you ever get the ship open?
No.
Did we miss something because we didn't?
No, it wouldn't
Everything.
let us be. It wouldn't let us be in this position if we missed something.
Ocean treasure. Sure.
I tried the treasure. It's not the treasure.
Oh wait, we did.
I did, yeah.
Damn. Oh. Letter opener. It's a letter opener.
Shows what's been removed. What?
The letter within?
Scroll it to where you get the edge of it.
Oh! Oh shit!
The
There are.
imprint.
Oh my god!
It's a letter opener.
I mean, yeah, I already clocked what the actual murder weapon was. I've had that for so fucking long, but I didn't even see the fucking imprint. Oh my god. The envelope's empty now, but there's an imprint of what was there when Mortuga first opened the box. It's pretty clear. You can see exactly what shape it is.
Oh.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay, but what is it, and why was it in the envelope?
A pair of scissors.
A necklace.
Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, it is the necklace. A necklace. Yeah. What? Oh, a painting. The painting.
There.
It once belonged to Felicia Stonetop. She's wearing it in the painting. I'm pretty sure she is anyway.
Don't know, it doesn't show the necklace very clearly. It's half hidden under her dress. Now.
Here it is, as worn by Selena Stonetop, Felicia's mother, who presumably passed it down to her daughter. I'm assuming that's why it was eventually sent back to Silkworm, back to its original owner, after Felicia died.
So the morning envelope was sent to Fellow Manor. And then Selena, or Governor Fellow whoever, they put it in the black box.
And then eventually, Mariana comes along, finds the box, brings it onto the submarine, and hands it to Magnus Mortuga. Who opens the while he's in the captain's cabin with the culprit? Yeah, the... But what happened next?
Well, we know Mortuga didn't stay too long in the captain's cabin. Since Mariana told us he came back from the control room.
So, maybe Mortuga left the culprit in the cabin with the necklace. And that's when they could have wedged it into the side of the iron bell.
So that Mortuga attempted to unlock the cauldron by himself.
It would be the last thing he ever did. There's something I don't understand.
What?
Mortuga opened the cauldron in order to take something out, and that's when he was killed.
Right?
So why was the cauldron empty? I think it was always empty.
Cauldron was on? Nope. Culprit stole the contents of the cauldron. It's the only way to explain it.
But how did they get to it?
How did they get to the cauldron? You mean because the room was locked?
Well, not technically locked, but Mortuga turned the wheel to shut the bulkhead door from the inside. And he shut it tight, probably as tight as he could, and by all accounts, he was pretty strong. Didn't need to use the bulkhead door.
Culprit didn't need to use the door.
There's another way out!
Mm-hmm. It came in via the captain's cabin. You know, through the hole in the floor.
It's not a proper sealed room. There's another entrance.
That's the first stance. I mean, what?
It's not a locked door in a first place. It's not a locked room. Surely Mortuga would have made sure nobody could get into the captain's cabin.
How? Yeah, he has the eyeball key.
He had a key. He would have locked it.
You think?
Definitely, since he'd have rearranged it just like we did, moving the desk and the rug to reveal the hole. He wouldn't want anyone wandering in and seeing that.
So the culprit would have needed the eyeball key.
Mm-hmm.
How? I don't. Mortuga left it lying around. He probably took it with him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mortuga did take the key into the illusion theater.
But then he died in a locked room. So how did someone else get a hold of it?
The eyeball key fell through the vent.
And landed in the bilge.
Yep. I think I'm right. I think I'm fucking right. Oh, I think I fucking called it.
I think you might have called it.
Remember how it smelled kind of weird? That's the bilge water smell. Oh, I think I fucking called it. Oh, I think
You
I
might have
fucking called it, baby.
You might have called it.
So, nope, that's you.
So the eyeball key just happened to roll across the floor and into the vent.
No, it didn't happen by accident. The culprit tilted the submarine. We could just use the fucking case file, right? No?
The blueprint?
Oh, maybe the, oh, where is that? Captain's log? No? Okay. There we go. Making the submarine surface tilts the front end up and the back end down.
They moved the whole submarine just for that?
Yup.
Did we have any evidence for that?
Aside from most of the suspects mentioning it in their statements.
Oh, yeah. Anything else?
A clue found at the crime scene. I mean, we... Is it not just the blood trail?
It is. It should be. Go down to the case file.
What other evidence was there? There was the sailcloth. The poster. Oh, duh. Right, obviously. Because it fell from above.
How?
It makes sense if you know where it came from.
Oh, yeah, we found a part of it that got left behind. What? Oh. So the moon vial rolled right off Mortuga's desk and through the hole in the floor. Anything else?
A phenomenon occurred observed at the crime scene. Oh, this is the blood trail.
Mortuga's blood. It pulled out first, but then started running down towards the bilge vent. Anything else?
A clue found in the control room.
The log card for the day of the murder. It shows the depths of the submarine.
It starts at 0. That's when it surfaced. Presumably, that's when Mariana came on board. It steadily goes down, but then later, it suddenly goes back up. Once the culprit had the key, they could let themselves into the captain's cabin, which, as we know, gave them access to the crime scene from above. They climbed down the rope, through the hole, and into the room, where they were free to take the contents of the cauldron for themselves. Although to get out, they'd need to climb back up the bell rope, meaning they'd have to leave the illusion theater with the iron bell still lowered into the cauldron.
Right, well, I figured they just turned the rope winch manually. I'm sure you could, even if it's not how you're supposed to.
That would actually explain why the poster was left upside down.
Yup.
And after that, all they had to do was cover the hole back up with the rug and the desk.
And lock the captain's cabin on the way out. It's about time we went to speak with everybody else.
Mess hall?
Mess hall. Oh, we're getting the frickin' checkmate moment. Let's go, Benoit Blanc.
Where did everyone go?
Wait, do you hear that? Hear them arguing. I think they're above us.
In the parlor? What's going on?
Nothing important has happened in the parlor in ages.
Do you want
Look,
to...
I know.
Yeah.
Look, I know this isn't ideal, but it's just how it needs to be until we can...
Cynthia, you have visitors. Hi. Hey.
We're back.
What's going on? Cynthia's decided to lock us in.
I just locked the foredeck access, just for the time being. How come?
Oh yeah, I think you had him.
She may have gone mad. We're still assessing. She's worried the culprit will attempt to escape as soon as they're named.
Oh, we're naming the culprit. Lovely. Been looking forward to this. We're still doing that. I thought Cynthia fired the detective dudes. She didn't fire us.
On the contrary, we've been pretty busy.
Oh? Doing what? What else? Solving the mystery.
Chapter 6.
The murder of
The
Magnus
murder of
Mortuga.
Magnus Mortuga.
Alright.
Report.
So, what are we looking at? Do you have the murder weapon?
No.
Kinda?
Right, kinda.
Cynthia, maybe you should have fired them. No, look, listen to me. Mortuga was killed by the mechanism of the iron bell. It lowers onto the cauldron and they fit together. It's a big mechanical lock.
Right, and there's this little metal thing wedged in the side.
Oh, uh-oh. That's new. That's not supposed to happen.
What? I can't see anything.
Yep, nope, entire screen went black for me as well. What the fuck is up with today in technical difficulties? Hang on. Booting it back up. I don't know what's going on today. Thankfully,
Sorry, it's because I'm here, I'm certain.
game should autosave, so yep, there we go. Just gotta pop this back up on here. Okay. Lowers, mechanical lock. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hang on. What is up with the game?
Start?
I did. It still happened. I'm gonna try and change the settings real quick, actually.
Yeah, I've just been doing it in 720 personally.
Let's do windowed for now. See if that fixes it. I don't know what's going on. It's having some technical difficulties. All right. Take 3. See if it's because I'm...
It's not part of the iron bell itself. Was placed there by the and that's how they got in and out without ever opening or closing the bulkhead door. So the murder weapon is a necklace?
Alicia Stonetop's necklace. And it's still missing!
Right, apart from a small fragment that snapped off and was left in the iron bell.
Oh, don't worry. It's not still missing. We know where it is. We're a little ahead of the game right now.
We know where half of it is.
I think it's a little more than half. And Mortuga was killed because he tried to take something out of the cauldron?
Take what out of the cauldron?
It can only really be one thing. The one thing that all of this has been about. The mermaid's tongue. The mermaid's what?
It's kind of an ancient artifact. Mortuga found it on sea voyage years ago.
Right, the same voyage captured on this film reel. And depicted in this bottle.
Captain Felicia Stonetop and her helmsman, Magnus Mortuga. They went off into the ocean on a ship named the Dearest Selena, and came back with the mermaid's tongue. And that's what Mortuga kept in the cauldron.
But it was empty. It's been empty since we discovered the murder. Quite right. If this mermaid's tongue came out of the cauldron, it's where it's been this whole... Where's it been this whole time? Well, we found it in Dr. Zephyr's cabinet of curiosity. Did you? Fascinating.
But what is it? What does it do?
The mermaid's tongue, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Huh. A key?
Oh.
What kind of key?
Sorry, Wait, facilitate communicate? What does that actually mean?
A translator. When worn over one's head, the mermaid's tongue allows you to communicate with the mermaid. Thus the name, tongue, referring not to an appendage but to the language spoken by the mermaid. How nice.
Anyone gonna tell me who the mermaid is, or...
Oh, Lord.
Literally just starts pointing at the ceiling. Bottom row. Next to the buoy.
Oh.
So there's a painting painted by Selena Stonetop, we think.
And a photograph, taken with the submarine's underwater imaging system.
And why would you need a translator to talk to her? She's not a local, or what?
She speaks a language none of us could understand. It is said that attempting to communicate her without harnessing the mermaid's tongue would drive one mad.
But how does it work?
Nobody knows. Nice. Convenient. It is a powerful and priceless artifact. Oh, it's powerful, all right. Look at what it's doing to all of you. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure I'm buying into this thing. Kinda just looks like some grody old leather mask. It's because it's not complete.
How do you know? So this image here is a photograph of a drawing. A cropped photograph, too. For the good news, we've got the real thing.
Top half. And bottom half.
Turns out the ocean map shows what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, sure. Just help yourself to the stuff in my personal treasure chest. I don't mind.
An antenna. Is it coral? Looks sharp.
It is.
It is.
Nope.
And it's hard, like crystal. Pretty sure it explains the scratch marks in the cauldron. But why did Mortuga keep it locked in the cauldron? It's not drow leather. What the hell?
Direct sunlight would have destroyed it! No. Because he wanted to keep it hidden. The mermaid's tongue being on board was a secret Mortuga was keeping. The cauldron was covered by the sailcloth and locked in the storeroom. and Mortuga wanted to keep it that way.
It's true. When he saw my poster, he told me we had to keep the cauldron covered up.
Why the cauldron, though? Wouldn't it have been less conspicuous if he'd just kept it in a wooden storage crate or something?
Keeping the mermaid's tongue in the cauldron wasn't something Mortuga came up with himself. Even before he ever found it, it's just where it's always been kept.
What? Was it not just that? What? It's not just... Oh, did I never actually fucking read it? I don't think I ever actually read it. I'm just a...
God, I cannot believe that the buoy is part of this.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. There it is, see? In the cauldron beneath the iron bell, beneath the wooden buoy. That was a long time ago. How did you know the mermaid's tongue was still in the cauldron at the time of the murder?
Well, Tadpole told us about someone she saw on the aft deck shortly after the murder. She described it as a demon with a single horn and glowing eyes. The culprit wearing the mermaid's tongue. Right. We figured they'd just taken it from the cauldron after killing Mortuga.
So the culprit knew about the tongue, knew what it was, knew how to use it. Definitely. But Mortuga never told us about any of this. How did the culprit know about it?
Are we literally just gonna point to him? I don't think it's him. Because they were the third person on the Dear Selena voyage. Oh, wait, no. Dear Selena.
The third person?
In addition to Magnus Mortuga and Felicia Stonetop, I assume. Right. It was a crew of 3, not 2. And what evidence do you have you collected to support this? Evidence? Let's see. Mortuga's film reel. Hello.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Spooky. Let's see. The audio recording of Mortuga opening the black box. What recording is this? Do you really know why you're here? It doesn't concern you. Even if it does, it is wholly unrelated to our unfortunate voyage. Mortuga is talking to the third person from the voyage. Is he? I only hear the one voice. The curious nature of the audio recording of Mortuga opening the blocks. What? Oh, it was the radios, right? Right.
Before it reached Mariana's pipe, the audio was transmitted from the cabin to the control room by these radios. Only they're faulty. Or one of them is, at least. It turns itself on and off every few seconds. The cadence happened to line up with the conversation, so you only get Mortuga's half. Huh, that's quite a coincidence. Personally, if I'd written that, I'd feel guilty.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Mr. Weirman.
Yeah.
Let's see. The ship in a bottle. Oh, there's a third person inside. Oh, there's a third person inside. The ship in a bottle rattles when you shake it because a model of someone else is inside the ship. Yep.
I knew there was something in there. Someone in there.
Well, there we are. Quite a bit of evidence as it stands.
Alright, but does any of that tell you who it actually is? Potentially, yeah.
The ship bottle.
Probably.
It would be the ship bottle, right? Because we have a physical model. Like, we can just...
Pretty sure. A ship in a bottle rattling when you shake it. Wait, the model person inside the ship? There's a way to work out who it is?
I can think of a way.
Let's do it with logic and reasoning, shall we? We would absolutely drop the typewriter on it, though, right?
Oh, absolutely. Werman, wait, where did you get that?
First, we'll compare the ship in a bottle with Mortuga's other wooden model.
The, town model.
Mm-hmm.
The model town? What about it? The people in the town.
The people
No?
in the town. Oh.
Oh, the people who aren't in the town.
People who aren't in town. What do you mean?
Mortuga and Felicia aren't in the town because they're on the ship. Selena, too, I suppose, since she's the figurehead. I don't think they're who she's talking about.
It's important to remember that the model town is specific to Mortuga's life. When adding the model figures, he only included people he had dealings with. And he only detailed the buildings he was familiar with. The rest are just generic blocks. With this in mind, there's someone else who should be here but isn't.
Yep, I see it! I see it! Yep.
Mortuga made a detailed model of Grip's shop. It's not a generic cube like everything else. Which means there should be a model of Grip himself, but it's not there. But why would Mortuga include Grip in his model town? Did they know each other?
And if they did, how did Grip end up going along on Mortuga's ship? No, that was to Werman. Oh, right. Duh. There's a sticker on the back of the map. It's a service record from Grip's shop. Mortuga hired Grip to interpret the ocean map, which he did. But Grip didn't ask for payment in money. Instead, he asked to come on the voyage.
This isn't proof, not really.
Well,
I love
there's one
symmetry,
thing
by the
we
way.
could... Do it. If you don't, I will. Typewriter!
Symmetry is peak, by the way, still.
Yes. Oh, would you look at that?
Ah, Mr. Grip being on that ship isn't actually evidence that he murdered Mortuga. What about the murder weapon? What happened to it? Right. Nor is this evidence that he used the mermaid's tongue. Wouldn't he have needed that special key?
They're one and the same. Grip has technically both. But
Both the burner weapon and the key.
Grip still has the murder weapon and the key. I guess this is it. The Wayward Navigator.
Hi. He looks like he's about to kill everyone in this room.
And then himself. Plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, measure the unmeasurable. A hollow promise.
Break the
Such
unbreakable. I'm sorry.
Rah rah, fight the power. Such feats belong not to the mortal hands. But after years of fraudulently offering this to others, I began, in earnest, to yearn for it myself. A quiet desire to journey into the unknown, to quantify it. A lifelong coward, I could never convince myself to act on it. I'd tell myself as an excuse that I never had any kind of opportunity to act on it. Until one day, I did. I mean, the map, right? Yeah. Motuga sought me out, sought my services. Not because we were friends, but simply because I was the one with the skills to interpret the unscrutable map of his. Sensing an opportunity at long last, I refused financial payment for the work. Instead, I asked to be brought along in the ensuing voyage. Mortuga was surprised by the request, but he ultimately agreed to my terms, which was his desire to interpret the map. The work was done, and so we went. Despite my bold intentions, I mostly found myself sheltering within Felicia's cabin during the voyage. All the while, she and Mortuga stood around on deck, looking windswept and heroic, far more at home on the sea than I. Regret reared its head. Regret over inviting myself into their world. From within the cabin, I sat and listened to their conversation. Felicia was telling Mortuga what they were looking for, what they were hoping to find. Did Felicia know what it was before she found it? Somehow she did. Her description to Mortuga was thus: a mask worn over the head. It facilitates communication with an ancient being of eternal mystery. That's really how she worded it. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. And here it was. Not a map, not a compass, but a communication device. A translator. Besides knowing what it was, Felicia also knew how to find it. How its location in the ocean would be marked with a wooden buoy that glows in green light. We waited. Night fell, but before long we were indeed signaled by this very light, and the buoy was sighted. Mortuga hauled it up, pulled it all up, right onto the deck. It was heavy, but he was strong.
All I can think of is Lost trying to drop just a rope down into the water to get the star medal back in Thylia.
Mhm.
Except this time it actually worked.
The bell and the cauldron locked together to form that single shape. Mortuga went to unlock it by himself, but Felicia cautioned him against it. She warned that it could be dangerous to stand so close, as the mechanism would surely be powerful. And so they unlocked it together, taking a handle each. Felicia took the mermaid's tongue from within the cauldron. Did it have the coral and the gemstone eyes? Yes, they were attached. And the neck.
About the
Felicia
neck.
had the necklace around her neck. She'd come prepared, clearly.
Did she use it?
Yes, I watched her do it. She used the necklace key to wind up the mermaid's tongue and placed it over her head. Felicia spoke through the mask. Her voice was changed. The mermaid was summoned.
Huh?
Entranced, I rushed out onto the deck and leaned over the side. Mortuga clambered up to the wheel in an attempt to steer us away from harm. The mermaid reached out and grabbed the wheel. And Mortuga's right shoulder. Yes, of course. His
fingerprint mark.
Mortuga held fast, but a portion of the wheel broke off and fell into the ocean. With her other hand, the mermaid grabbed the mast, almost snapping it in two. The ship buckled and I was thrown off the side into the ocean. I was underwater, but I was held in place by a hand. Her hand. She was speaking to me, but it was a language I could not understand. I wanted so much to understand. Sensing the disconnect, she let go. A moment passed. A lifetime. I became vaguely aware that I was about to drown, but I didn't want to leave. At this moment, the broken piece from the ship's wheel floated up in front of me. By its intervention, I was reminded of my earthly existence, my life beyond this singular moment. I was overwhelmed with a cowardly desire to return to the surface, to see the sun, to live, to breathe. I grabbed onto the broken wheel, and I let it carry me up to the surface. The mermaid was nowhere to be seen, neither was the dearest Selena.
Wait, the wood from the broken wheel. It eventually became Cornelius Kane.
Correct. It has been my earthly tether. The feel of the wood in my hand, the tangible reminder of that desire I once felt to live and to breathe. But what happened? Weren't you stranded in the ocean? Somehow, the currents carried me back to the Silkworm Coast. I took the broken wheel piece back home and fell into a deep sleep. After I awoke, I went looking for Felicia. Not Mortuga. No, Felicia.
See, the one wearing the mermaid's tongue. She was wearing the mermaid's tongue.
Correct. Given what I knew of its function, I surmised she may have understood what the mermaid had said to me. I went to the Stonetop Inn, but Felicia was not there. I searched through the empty building until I came to Mortuga's room. I was encouraged to see that he had at least retained the wooden buoy and the iron bell. Mortuga was in his bed, asleep. He looked ill, weak. I woke him up. I asked him about the mermaid's tongue. What had happened to it? Where was it? At first, Mortuga said nothing. He merely looked at me. He told me that he and Felicia had locked it away in the cauldron and thrown it back into the ocean. He said they'd kept the wooden buoy so that nobody else would ever be able to find it. And they'd kept the iron bell so that if someone was to come across the cauldron, they wouldn't be able to unlock it. I was horrified to learn this. My only chance of summoning and communicating with the mermaid lost beneath the waves. Or so I thought. Did you ask about the necklace key? Mortuga hadn't mentioned it, and I did not ask about it. At that time, I simply assumed that it had been left in the mouth of the mermaid tongue, and thus would be in the cauldron. I demanded that we take dear Selena back out on the second voyage to recover the sunken cauldron. Mortuga said it was impossible. For one, the dearest Selena couldn't recover it from the bottom of the ocean if it was not attached to the buoy. And secondly, Felicia had decommissioned the ship and it was being taken apart at the shipyard. In explanation, Mortuga handed me a folded piece of parchment. It had inscribed a note from Felicia. She was to be leaving town immediately. She did not say where she was going. Mortuga told me he had slept through Felicia's parting visit. He was distraught over it, heartbroken. With a desperate look, he asked me if Felicia had also come to visit me on her way out of town. I told him yes, she had. Mortuga's eyes opened wide. Did she say where she was going? I must know. I have to know. I told him yes. Yes, she told me where she was going and she'd given me the address. His eyes widened further. Give it to me. I need to know. I'll go after her. I told him I would, in exchange for the mermaid's tongue. Mortuga told me again how it was impossible. There's no way, it's lost. You need to let it go. I didn't want to hear it. I left the inn still clutching the deeds. I went down to the shipyard and spoke with Donovan Drummond. He had begun taking apart the dearest Selena. I inquired about purchasing Drummond's unused submarine, the Seaphone submarine. He told me he would be willing to part with it, but it had never been finished. In order for it to be seaworthy, it would need several new parts that would take a long time to build. However, I was determined to find a solution. You offered to buy both. You offered to buy both the Seaphone submarine and the dearest Selena. Correct. I suggested we could use parts from the sailing ship to finish the submarine. Drummond merely asked how I was going to pay for 2 vessels. I showed him the deeds to the Stonetop Inn. He accepted it as payment.
Is the inn really worth as much as 2 vessels?
Perhaps not, but in truth, I think Drummond was glad to have an excuse to part with them. Besides, I knew all too well the allure of a worthy challenge, a chance to put one's skills to their fullest. Indeed, the task of combining the 2 incomplete vessels into a single seaworthy one was highly intriguing to him, and so it was done.
But if you commissioned it, why was it called the Mortuga sub? Who painted that on the foredeck?
Drummond did. He didn't want it to say Seafoam any longer. Too many painful memories.
Why Mortuga and not Grit?
Because Grit paid for the Indies, which were in Mortuga's name.
Probably.
Right. Drummond assumed I was merely acting as an intermediary
right
for
back.
Mortuga, the true buyer. Did you tell Mortuga what you'd done? I told him of my intention to return to the ocean, in a submarine I was having constructed. He wasn't happy about it, but the submarine took months to complete. That was enough time to convince him to come with me and help me search for the mermaid's tongue. He only came with you because you were pretending to know where Felicia had gone, and you were withholding it from him. Correct. What were you going to do if and when Mortuga realized you'd been lying to him? It was worth the risk. There was no question of leaving the mermaid's tongue at the bottom of the ocean. But it wasn't lost in the ocean. Mortuga had it the whole time. Correct. As I had lied to him, he had lied to me. Mortuga smuggled the mermaid's tongue onto the submarine before we left. He didn't want to leave it behind, but he didn't want me to know that he had it. Smuggled? How?
How?
The one to... Oh, where was that written? This one? No. Zephyr. There we go. Mortuga sent me a letter inviting me to join him on the submarine.
Grip, did you know he'd done that?
Mortuga told me he was going to bring somebody else on board. An old friend, a collector of occult curiosities who might be helpful. But I didn't want anyone to know what we were doing or what we were looking for. I told Mortuga not to mention me in the letter. I followed Mortuga's instructions precisely. I arrived in Silkworm and went into the Stonetop Inn, where I found the locked cauldron. I placed it among my possessions and ventured into the submarine, waiting in the harbor. We departed. Zephyr thought he and Mortuga were the only two souls on the ship.
No.
I stayed
Yeah, that
hidden
was
for
Grip.
I stayed hidden for a week before staging a balloon crash and pretending that Mortuga had rescued me from the ocean. That way I was free to move around in the submarine in view of Zephyr, but he could dismiss me as a hapless traveler picked up along the way. To begin with, it was just you three.
But it didn't stay like that for long.
It didn't. Illusionist. Kid.
Performed a magic act also to her. It's the second one at Zephyr.
Came across by pure chance. Oh, no, there's...
Look at Zephyr's second one. Performed a magic act for Mortuga, which appeared to make him miserable. That absolutely goes with her.
Yeah. Blackmailed Mortuga into relinquishing the captaincy to her. I think that was...
Stole the... And then what you just put, stole the mermaid's tongue, that goes to Zephyr.
Yep. Yep. Brought the black box. Tried to convince Worman to kill Marcus Mordoom. Considered using Mortuga's death as the story outline for his next book. Sent a letter how to access, sought Mortuga because he owed her money. Wait. Really? Sent a spy, brought the black box, yes. Wait, no?
Was sent to spy... Is that Dirk?
Oh, yeah, no, you're so right. Yeah, that's right.
There's X and check marks.
Yeah.
She wasn't invited to be the illusion? What? click the cards to flip them.
Oh, god damn it. Alright. I'm dumb. Was asked to smuggle the mermaid's tongue onto the submarine. There we go. That's correct.
Flip that.
Was invited to work
Yep.
alongside. Was with Mortuga when he opened the black box. Saved from drowning. Offered to take over Mortuga. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's correct. Set out the submarine to reclaim ownership of it. There we go. Find information about Felina Stonetop. Oh, not to grip. Okay, there we go. There we go. Well, that's about the long and short of it. No.
What?
You can't leave it like that. You've left them with misconceptions. You should tell them what you know. All of it.
What do you mean? Misconceptions?
Maybe one or two, yeah. Oh boy, here we go. Saved from drowning by Mortuga, offered to take over from Mortuga as a way of freeing him from his burden. Even though he did wish to leave the submarine, Mortuga could not accept Hapdol's offer to give up on his captaincy to her. Before Mortuga could leave the submarine, he needed... grip to reveal the location of Felicia Stonetop. He always did think you would make the best captain, and he did want to leave. But he couldn't, not without the information he so desired. Not just that. Since it turned out he had the mermaid's tongue on board the entire time, I don't think he wanted to leave me on the submarine with it. He was trying to protect you. I'm aware.
By the way, I'm grinding for materials for Rin and Gil next week.
Cynthia became captain because of the command contract, but it has another page we discovered in the message in the bottle. While it's true that Mortuga did decide to create the command contract after Cynthia showed him,
Well,
the Indeeds, the contract was never intended for Cynthia.
I'll be back. So, who was it for? And now I'll be back.
Me. Once Mortuga found out the Indeeds had been used to pay for the submarine, he realized for the first time that he was its legal owner. You really hadn't known that before? No, he'd always assumed I paid for it with my own money. Armed with the new information, Mortuga attempted to use it to control me. Thus, the command contract. What exactly was he hoping to achieve? To strong-arm me into telling him where Felicia had gone, and to cease my search for the mermaid's tongue. But it didn't work. Of course not. Wasn't Mortuga supposed to be paperwork averse? I'm surprised to learn he would try to control someone with a contract. How would he even get an idea like that? That's my bad. I ended up telling him all about contracts. You know, what they are, how they work. I guess Mortuga thought if I could be controlled by a contract, maybe somebody else could too? Worman was lured onto the submarine by the handwritten letter, but it wasn't actually from who it claimed to be from. Magnus sent it, hoping to lure Worman onto the submarine. He hoped Worman might have information about Felicia Stonetop because Worman's father had been acquainted with her. Wait, so Mortuga wrote the letter? Not exactly. It was his idea, but he wasn't the one writing by hand, so he asked me to do it for him. But why Ibis? Mortuga didn't want to reveal too much in the letter, so he had the idea to pretend to be a neutral third party. We learned about Ibis from that newspaper page, but it just needed to be someone he would listen to. Honestly, I'm surprised it worked.
Oh, that explains why Mortuga kept asking about my father.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering about that. Were you able to tell him anything?
Afraid no. I haven't spoken to my father in years.
You think he would have known anything about Felicia? About what happened to her?
It's possible.
Unfortunately
who-
for everyone, we know what happened to her.
Well-
Oops.
We know what happened to her daughter.
No, we also know what happened to her.
Oh.
Hawkshaw happened to her. And her daughter. Anyways. Watching Symmetry perform the Lady of the Looking Glass did not make Mortuga miserable. He was already miserable because he had just found the mourning envelope, which informed him Felicia Stonetop had died.
Oh, yeah. Right.
No?
Oh.
No? What? Oh, not the Lady of the Looking Glass. Stargazing Girl. There we go.
See, I told you didn't make him sad. He just learned about the death of his beloved friend. But I did, it was...
You didn't know. Symmetry, let it go. Your anguish. That goes for all of you.
Mortuga's actions, his decisions, all motivated by that same singular desire.
It was all in an effort to locate Felicia Stonetop. Likewise, it transpires that Godric's actions were also motivated by a singular desire. To communicate with the mermaid.
Huh.
And when they opened the black box and found the mourning envelope, they found the necklace key. It all came to an end. Well, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, open it. Godric, I really don't know why you're here, but it doesn't concern you. Oh, but it does. I'm to believe the box may contain information on Captain Stonetop. Even if it does, it is wholly unrelated to our unfortunate voyage. I'll be the judge of that. There could be anything in there. Listen. I'd prefer you not to shake it like that. Besides, it doesn't open that way. It slides out at the side. Let me do it. What's all this? A scroll? An envelope? There's something inside. Wait, what's this? We both know what that is. That's Felicia Stonetop's necklace, isn't it? Isn't it? Our discovery of the necklace precipitated two important conclusions. One, we now possessed the key necessary to operate the mermaid's tongue. In my complacency, I had not even known it was missing, simply assuming it lay in the cauldron. But no, Felicia had taken it away with her, and now, through what twist of fate, it had returned. Which brings me to conclusion 2. The fact that her necklace had been sent to her parents in a black-rimmed envelope attested to us that Felicia Stonetop had died. Even through his burgeoning grief, Mortuga could see in my eyes how I wished to make use of the key. Fearing what ruin might follow should I act, he did what he had always done. He lied. Lied about having the mermaid's tongue on board. He had your best interest at heart, Godric. We both know this. However, it was a lie that no longer worked on me, for I had laid eyes upon the truth. The truth.
What Mortuga had in the storeroom. The poster.
Yep. Correct. I had seen Symmetry's drawing of the cauldron.
He asked me to change it. I was going to change it.
So now you had everything you needed. The key, the bell, the mermaid's tongue itself, albeit locked in the cauldron. On that note, I also surmised Mortuga's reason for rigging the iron bell onto a winch above his desk. I concluded that he had it set up that way so that he could unlock the cauldron and access its contents himself. You'd think he wanted to use the mermaid's tongue. You'd like to suggest Mortuga would be immune from such things, I concede it may have been an alluring prospect, but actually choosing to act, it displays a dangerous hubris. Well, maybe he just wanted to be able to get to it, but not actually use it, you know?
Grip, did you actually accuse Mortuga of wanting to open the cauldron? Of wanting to use the mermaid's tongue?
I did, and he flatly denied it, which caused an argument. Truth be told, we were both sick of each other. The last vestiges of our mutual decorum fell away. He attempted to shut me down with cold logic, insisting that it was not possible for one man to simultaneously turn both dials on the iron bell.
Wait, is that true?
Kinda. Depends how big you are, how wide your arms are. I knew Mortuga would be capable of it, and I could see in his eyes that he intended to do it.
Well, not to side with Grip here, but he was right. Mortuga did open the cauldron, didn't he?
Perhaps his intention was to simply move the mermaid's tongue to a newly contrived hiding place. Maybe he was just going to destroy it. As he should have done years hence, might I add.
Grimoire, what do you think?
I think he wanted to use the mermaid's tongue. Whatever the reason, I knew it was only a matter of time. And what's more, following our discussion about the mechanism of the iron bell, I understood the specific physicality of the task ahead of him. Physicality? In order to reach both dials, Mortuga would need to hold his body close against the iron bell. His head, his neck, would be right up against the mechanism. Overcome with frustration and grief, Mortuga had left the room. He had left me with the necklace key. I felt it in my hand, the metal cold and sharp. I climbed up onto the desk and wedged it in the iron bell around the back so that it would not be seen. At least not until the mechanism activated. You're a murderer. Call me what you will. To me, it was merely insurance against a continued deception and greed on Mortuga's part. If he indeed decided to keep the mermaid's tongue for himself, if he decided, as he always had, to keep it from me, then it would be his last decision. The rest you know. Having first locked himself in the room, Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by the blade of the necklace key. I took the submarine in order to claim the eyeball key, which granted me access to the captain's cabin and a path to the storeroom from above. I took the mermaid's tongue from the unlocked cauldron. And then you went to aft deck and used it, didn't you? I tried to, but you stopped me. You're welcome. Tadpole then dove into the ocean and collected the pieces.
Including the coral and gemstone eyes, which she kept for herself.
Yeah, as for the mask itself, I just left it in my room. And I took it when I later visited the room to collect hex from the dome tank. Wow, you're admitting it, huh? I admit I moved it to a more secure location. Ultimately a wise decision, wouldn't you say? Except it's not there anymore, is it? It's right here. It's dark!
Crip turned off the lights. Someone grab him!
The mermaid's tongue, it's gone!
He took it. He must have. He can't have come up to the foredeck. It's still locked.
What about the aft deck?
Let's go. Maybe we can catch him.
Run! Little running sprites.
Jesus. Oh, he has a fingerprint on him.
Yeah,
He's wearing it.
cause the mermaid grabbed him, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Are we too late?
I don't.
Grip, are you
What?
Wait, where's he going? What's he gonna do? Should we follow him? I don't...
Wait, what's that on the floor?
It's the compass.
He fixed it.
See him through the window. Oh my god. This is bad. The pressure change is too sudden. The submarine's not...
Hey, what's that? What do we do?
Pressure's too much, too fast. Must be coming...
Must be coming from the control room.
Let's go.
She's gone.
Well, I guess Grip lives up to his name and gets what he wants in the end. She had him in her grip.
God, the pun only works now.
Remarkable. Let's just head back to Silkworm, shall we? Get everyone off this submarine.
And Silkworm would be which way? We moved. I don't know where we are. No stars, no moon. I don't know where. I don't know which way north is.
Well, how about that?
He fixed it.
The last thing he did. Make sure we could get back. I don't know about you, but I thought that was all very interesting.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
You must be pleased you'll come away with a new story to tell around the campfire. Quite right.
I'm not sure if it would be wise to tell too many people.
Oh, don't worry. I'll change all your names to protect your privacy. What are you going to change my name to? Detective Galathorn. Wow, I love it.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Sybil,
Yep, this conversation's over.
Catching up on your text messages. 0 missed calls. Can you believe that? 0.
Devastating.
Not even from Vanderpeer. I'm giving him a message now. Giving him the deets. A very selective version of the deets.
Smart. Easily one of the strangest days of my life.
It's in the top 5 at least.
What are you going to do now? So far, the only thing I've decided on is to go home and have a bath. A bath? You haven't had enough being submerged in water for one day? Okay, maybe a shower. You okay, Cynthia? She's still processing. Of course, we all are. That, and we've just been to tell her stepfather that we were leaving Silkworm.
Oh, where are you headed?
We haven't worked that out yet.
Hmm.
I know a place you could go. Really?
Hmm.
Yeah, I've got a couple friends you could stay with. I'll write down the address for you. Oh, thank you.
Yay, she's gonna go stay with Fifi.
Yay! Are you okay?
Yeah, you?
Somehow, yeah.
Grips Emporium.
Want to take a look inside?
Oh, a nice bit of breaking and entering to finish the day.
Yeah, we've done worse. It's not one to off right now.
Are you surprised this didn't turn out to be about the Silver Snake?
Yeah, I guess.
I kind of am, to be honest, yeah.
Same. Although they may be more related than we know.
What, the Silver Snake and the Mermaid?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're not going to investigate the glowy. Oh, go back to the people. To the people tab.
Funny.
Grip's gone.
Fucking funny.
Never got to go to the lighthouse.
Well, hey, maybe our next case will be entirely in a lighthouse.
No, wait, this was it. This was the lighthouse case.
Would you mind not leaning on the fourth wall like that?
I'm just saying, next time the theme will most likely be totally different.
If there even is a next time. This was a lot of work. It may be unsustainable.
Who's leaning on the fourth wall?
Damn, that's sad. That's so
I
That's so
love
depressing.
this game. It deserves so much.
It really does. The Stone Top Inn.
5 stars. Nice and quiet. Would sleep on the floor again.
God, to imagine this all happened in a single fucking night, and it started with her waking up on a fucking solid floor. Woof.
That was the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the last.
And the last. Is everyone okay?
I guess so, huh? It is a fiddle.
Oh, sure, just had my human perspective permanently and irrevocably shifted, but hey, what's new?
But what about Grip? Did he die or what? I don't know.
I don't know.
But he made his choice. I really don't think it would do us any good to worry about it.
Sally, did you write down that address for us?
Yeah, I'm almost done. Just writing something on the back to help you out.
Oh, like instructions?
Kinda, yeah.
You know, I really must be off.
Ah, come on, you've got nowhere to be.
You're quite right. Nowhere is precisely where I need to be, and I'm rather in a hurry to get there.
Mood. Alright, that was pretty good. I'll let that slide.
Hey, Tadpole and Zephyr stayed in the submarine? Yeah. Are they gonna rename it?
Of course not. You gotta keep the Mortuga name. It's like his fingerprint on history. Whoa.
You could say that, but by all accounts, he didn't actually like the submarine very much.
That's true. It wasn't his choice to be there. He spent all his time trying to work out how to leave. Well, yes, alright, I concede that.
I'd say his fingerprint is right here. It's all of you. It's Symmetry, it's Cynthia, Tadpole, Zephyr, everyone he was kind to, everyone he helped. Dude, that's real.
But what about the mermaid's tongue?
What about it? Nope.
Well, we still don't know anything about it, how it works, who made it.
Good.
What?
It's good that we don't know. It's right. The mermaid's tongue is a shameless shortcut, a trap for the impatient and dissolute.
But you don't want to know what the mermaid said?
Oh, I want to know, but as I stand before you now, I can't know. You understand? That's
That's just the way it's meant to be.
She absolutely took a recording of the mermaid, though. She
Oh,
absolutely recorded it.
absolutely.
Merman announced he wasn't going to write the sequel to his novel. Dirk was subsequently released from his contract with Wit and Whimsy. Mariana Moon, avoiding all questions about where she was headed, simply disappeared over the horizon. God, I fucking love Mariana Moon! She might be my favorite character in this game. Madame Tadpole became captain of the Mortuga submarine. Dr. Zephyr stayed on board to continue his research, newly inspired by what he'd witnessed.
You're sure this is the address Sally wrote down?
Yeah, it must be. She wrote something on the back, too.
Oh yeah, what was that? Instructions?
It's a little poem. You should read it.
Me? You're the poet.
No, you read it.
Okay.
I can't believe you accidentally gave
Eavesdrop
Symmetry
what
an
the stars
accent
are
similar
saying,
to the
our
actual
fates
voice
ever
actor.
slowly fraying, floating, helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Yeah! The bird hat! The bird hat! The hat bird is on the roof! Yeah, Fifi! We love
Oh,
Fifi in this household. And there's, I think it's Poppy, was it?
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. I can't believe you accidentally gave Symmetry the correct accent.
I can't believe that either.
That was incredible. What a fucking reveal.
What a fucking game.
Oh, it's so good.
to the developers of this game, if you're listening to this, I doubt it, but if you're listening to this, 5 stars, 10 out of 10, best game. I know is it bad faith to use another one of your favorite games of all time's soundtrack to complement another one of your favorite games of all time?
I think it can come across as endearing. But yeah, the extended fellow family. Damien Dusk. Oh, Lord. God, I fucking love Mariana Moon. Nomadic historian, professor, and hobbit. Oh, yeah, I remember that. God, oh, yeah, I fucking remember. God, I remember when this got kickstarted. I forgot that they had this portrait of her. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that's what she kind of used to originally look like in concepts.
Marianaisms.
Like to imagine she always knows a little more about what more than she's letting on. It isn't above teasing you with that fact. No, I love her. I do think Mariana's my favorite character. She's so fucking good. Oh god. The Mermaid's Tongue. After a lot of development, we eventually ran with a version that looked like a Saxon helmet made of flesh. Mouth rotates when it creates sound, so I designed it to look like the inside of a cassette tape reel. Motif then became subtle visual language throughout the several clues in the game. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I mean, there's fucking, like, 4 of them on the diving bell, basically. Mermaid Tongue may be an alluring prospect, but choosing to use it displays a dangerous hubris. Only 2 people in the story who were confirmed to have used it were Felicia Stonetop and Godric Grip, although it seems that Selena Stonetop, or perhaps her father, may have also used it long ago. Yep. The broken compass. Compass needles hide a key part of the game's mystery. Keen-eyed players may spot the secret early. Boy, did I! The intention was to reveal the truth closer to the end of the game. It was a challenge to visually balance the needles so that the secret didn't stand out too obviously. I mean, yeah, that's fair, but like, I immediately spotted that shit. Fucking immediately. Not immediately. I think I looked at it like 2 or 3 times before I clocked it, but still.
I didn't clock it until after we got that zoom in of the metal piece in the...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably weren't here when I spotted it on stream, but
No.
Yeah, no, I absolutely looked at it. I was like, And then I sent you that message like, I'm pretty sure Grip is the fucking murderer. He put this in the compass to hide it.
Mm-hmm. By the way, yeah, I didn't dislike any of these characters.
No, all the characters are great.
By the way, what the hell is Hex?
It's a hexapus. I think it was mentioned in the cryptid book in the Entangled Tower.
Oh.
Yep. I would need to go back into that game to look at it, but if I recall correctly, it is mentioned that there is a hexapus, which is a 6-legged octopus, which can project dreams onto its skin.
By the way, we are absolutely going to bring up the fact that dreams absolutely are sent from another realm or something, because two completely different people got the same vision that Penelope used to make Hawkshaw.
Yeah, that really is technically 3, because Hex is having that dream as well. Very, very concerning. I'm curious to see if that does become a through line if this does get another game.
God, I so want this to get another game.
Same.
I don't care if I have to wait till 2033. I want this.
Yeah, I have no problems waiting. I love that the boat has 2 fucking faces. It's so funny. Face on the front, face on the back. Oh, I'm also now just clocking that they literally designed the ship that they used to go look for the mermaid mask with mermaid mask motifs. Like, they have the coral. I think that's literally meant to be the mask on the back. And then they have the flowers for Felicia. I'm not gonna go over everything, but God, such a good fucking game. Oh! Alright, well, I'm glad I was able to finish this before I had to leave tomorrow, so.
Yep, for you to hit the road.
Yes, sir. We will go ahead and leave it there. Thank you all so very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. And I'll catch you in the next stream, provided my internet isn't dying next time. I'm gonna have to actually just upload this. Anyways.
And or whenever we get around to uploading fucking Fate shit.
Correct, yeah. Anyways, have a good one, y'all.
Later.